In today's video, we are going to take a look at mass emailing in 10x CRM. To send out a mass email, you have a couple of options. Option number one, you want to broadcast a message to everyone, meaning you want to send out your message right away. To do that, step one is you select a filter. So let's just say you created a filter and you select that filter. Once you have selected that filter, you will click on select all. And you have a couple of options. One option is you can simply click on an email icon here at the bottom, and you will have two options here. Do you want to only send to the primary email address or all email address? That means within a record, sometimes you have two email addresses, so it will send it to both. Second option is, do you want to only send to these people selected or all records? So you see, right now, this particular filter only have few records, but imagine you had 800 records or 1,000 records. So you can select what's on the screen, selected records, or you can say filter. That means anything that matches this particular criteria, I would like to send out an email to. Step two, go ahead and select the template in the system and press send, and you are done. So this is one way of sending it. This is okay if you're sending a small number of messages, but if you have a large list, we do not recommend sending messages this way. Better way of doing this would be to throttle. That means limit the number of messages that go out every hour. This will result in better delivery for you. So to set up a throttling, click on setup, click on templates, and go to sequences. Go ahead and add a new sequence. Let's call it mass email. We'll select the module as contact. For now, we'll leave it at the draft. We'll activate it once we are ready. But see right here, throttle per minute, meaning how many messages should I send out? So let's just say we say every 1 hour. So the first window right here lets you define the time. So every 1 hour, I would like to send out 10 messages. But I don't want any emails to go out on Saturday, Sunday. Press save. And now you have created. So let's click on mass email. And in this case, you can either use any of your pre-created templates. So you can just go ahead and select those and add that to a sequence. Or you could have created a brand new email. So let's just go ahead and add that. So now we have this particular message added. Sequence also allows you to create series of emails. So for example, person might get this email and let's just say on day 3, they get another email, stuff like that. So you can do that with sequences. But for time being, we'll just focus on mass emailing. So we have just added that email. Let's take a look. We have this. Next step is to activate this sequence. Okay. And when activate, just double check, make sure all the settings make sense to you. Go ahead and change the status to active. All right. So now you have this sequence ready to go. So what you will do is go back to what we were doing already. And this time I'll still select the filter. I will still go ahead and select this. But instead of clicking on email, I would actually click right here and select mass sequence. When I press this, it will once again give me an option. Do I want to add everybody in this list? That means everybody that has a check mark or everybody that matches this criteria. So imagine if you have 800,000 people, you select on filter and it will select all of them. All of them will get the sequence selected. And in that case, what will happen is system will start sending out messages based on this criteria that you have set up under sequences. So let's take a look at what that criteria was. So I'm going to go ahead and press on edit icon to see it. That is 10 messages every 60 minutes. A common question people ask is, okay, so that from what time to what time? So the way we pick the time is based on your business hours. So if you click on business hours right here, you have these business hours. So you have your time zone. So whatever time that you have selected. So let's just say if you took that action around 1 o'clock and you see that your business hours end at 5 o'clock. So that means only 4 hour of window your messages will go out. So only 40 messages will go out for that day. And then rest of the message will start going out the next morning at 8 o'clock, go up to 5. Whatever is left over will once again move to the next day. So this is how you can control how many messages go out every single day. If you have any question, definitely leave your comments below and we'll be happy to reach out to you and answer those questions for you. Thank you for watching this video.